definitely hope that my returning subs, my growing extended beautiful family, just thank you for taking part towards your journey, knowing that not every day is going to be easy, but knowing that you're actually giving yourself that initiative to be able to get through whatever is being placed upon you at this time. So, with that being said, much love to all. Namaste, love and blessings, love and light, and many blessings are definitely coming your way. And if you have been watching my videos for a while, know that and you have not already, please like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you know when I'm about to upload my next video. Also, if you're comfortable enough, drop me a line or two. I love the chance to get to know you as much as you're getting to know me, even if it's about the positive feedback of the content of my video, or you're just up telling me about your empathic gift, how it impacted your life and heading you towards a positive direction. Also, if you feel like the videos give you good information or good vibes that you would love to share with a loved one, family, or a friend, or a fellow empath that are going through trying times, need confirmation or validation towards their spiritual guidance, or just need confirmation or validation towards their soul path or even soul purpose, please go ahead and share. And while you're at it, give me a thumbs up, like, and also share on your social media favorites wherever you see fit. And thank you once again for the support. Is greatly appreciated, and I love y'all from the bottom of my heart. And I hope you're able to resonate with the content of my video today. The music I'm listening to in the background is called morning relaxing music, stress relief background music for relaxation. And I will post that link in the description box below. And the video I'm doing today is Twin Flame 101. Heyoka is allowing yourself to walk away from certain situations. It's like a lot of times, you know how they say the best response to a fool or to negativity is no response at all. There's a lot of times you have to be very particular about what you invest your energy in, what you put your all in, what you stay focused on. Because a lot of times, whatever decisions we make on that, like I've said in different videos, it can either hinder you or uplift you. So there's a lot of times, I used to invest my time in things that wasn't even worth my time, didn't even worth, wasn't even worth me gauging in. That's one thing you cannot get back is time, because it's like time is being wasted, on certain things, even though certain things that you go through is a life lesson. You can add it to, what, yeah, I took this L, I don't went through this certain situation. Like, there's a few weeks ago, I put out a group page that I was doing for like 2 or 3 weeks. It was like I was guided to do that, but the universe wanted me to be, give people that chance to use that platform to be able to open up, being able to express themselves. Because I told people, I was gonna, it was a recommendation to see if I would do it, and I went ahead and did it. I don't sit up here and I'm not angry about it at all. I closed it down. So if anybody's been looking for that page, it's no longer available. I got it archived. So if I decide to want to open it back up later, I can. It was just for a platform to have other people come forth to it. There were a few people that were participating, but it was like as many people as I had in the group. It wasn't as many people participating. And I put my energy in that. I stood up here and gave it a try. So it's like, what, at least I can say I did try. I don't feel like that was a waste of time. It's just because I was forthcoming on it. Others can't, not other people are, giving it their sole attention, or want to go ahead and open up. I can't make people do what they don't want to do. It's all up to them. But it was, trying to be a platform just for us to have our own little group. I said I have my own vibes going on really good on my channel. I would love to do that, on Facebook as well, to give people, that time to be able to open up and share, the things that they're going through, or, what to look for, or what we all have in common, what all we can relate to, and all those different things. But you have to be able to be very particular about certain things that's going your way. Like, universe will have you go towards certain things, and don't ever feel like, if they give you this idea, or they're giving you clues like, hey, I need you to go through here. There's a lot of times that throughout my situation of like 3 years of going through this situation with my dad, there were so many places and so many things that was guiding me. And I kept hitting a wall, and I used to get frustrated with the universe. Like, why do you keep sending me towards this way, knowing good and well it's not going to give me anything? But they had to be able to know how much importance is this to anybody? What are you willing to go for when we send you a certain way? Are you going to send that go that way? Or if you don't, are you going to get scared and not do it? You never want to sit up here. They ask you to do something, or they guide you towards a certain direction. They have every reason to do that. It might not work out the way you thought it would, but it gives you, you know what, I had that courage to do it. I stepped forth. I didn't hesitate. I stepped out my comfort zone, because a lot of times we're uncomfortable. We do things that, they always say you always have to do things that scare you, because that opens you up to different things that, you know, you have the courage to do it. Gives you that strength, it gives you that knowledge, it gives you that power. But a lot of times, if you already know, if it's not uplifting you or elevating you, I always tell people, if it's not uplifting or elevating you, it comes to certain situations, what you invest your time in, what kind of people you hang around, what kind of circle you hang around. If it's not enlightening you, bringing you any kind of growth, any kind of sustenance that's going to help you elevate yourself towards the next chapter, don't invest in that. Don't do it. If the universe is telling you, hey, I need you to go here, you have to be able to make sure it's like, your ego telling you this, or is the universe telling you this? Because they have their reasons for doing the things that they do. But there's a lot of times, I was just like, with my situation currently going on today, I was just laughing in here to myself. I was like, abort mission, Houston, we have a problem. I have to say that on certain things. Don't invest in certain things like that, especially if you're like in toxic situations where, universe has you stuck in a certain time. Because I always, like I said, a lot of times we are put in certain situations because we see red flags all the time. And then, angels, hey, you need to go ahead and step away from this situation. You need to step away from it, and then you want to ignore what they're telling you, or you want to ignore your intuition. And then you get to that situation where you cannot move. And there are so many times I want to kick myself in the ass, but I'm glad I went through the situations I've gone through, because it allowed me to have my self worth, allowed me to be able to have that love for myself that I didn't do before, because I always pushed my happiness aside to make other people happy. And I said, I'll be damned, I'm not doing that no more. I'm not going to do that no more. If it's not both making us happy and you're okay by seeing me struggle, you're okay by seeing me not happy, that's a person that you don't need to be around anyway. You have to be able to know when you're telling somebody, hey, this is not making me feel comfortable, or this is really upsetting me, or this is really working my nerves, or anything that's negative, and they're okay with that, those are the people you need to walk away from. That's why I know there's people that I connect with that are in toxic situations, and I tell them, hey, if you can financially get out of your situation, do that. Don't wait until that point where you feel like, oh, if I give up enough love, they'll change. No, people change when they want to change. And it's just like, when it comes, especially with narcissistic relationships as well, don't ever think that they're treating somebody else better than they treat you. Because I'm guaranteeing you, they're doing the same thing just like they did with you. A lot of people have these different personas, or have these different type of ways they want people to see them. That they wear those little charade masks, or whatever you want to call it, you know, and put different layers on where they want people to see them a certain way. And they want other people, where they can't control you, they want other people to be able to see you in a certain way, like you become their problem. They play victim towards certain things. I had to deal with that with my ex. I had to deal with that with my family. They had no problem with telling people all these things about me, but they never said the things that they did to make me be the person I was. So I was always grateful for that. I'm just like, I'm the type of person, you have to get a chance to know me first. But if you come at me crazy, that's, hey, I'm not responsible after that. So I'm just glad I gone through things I gone through. It educated me, allowed me to see the self-respect that I uphold, put boundaries up. If that makes me a bitch for being that way, hey, I would be that, and the best one I can be. So it's just like, you have to allow yourself to be able to have that respect for yourself, being able to put up boundaries, being able to walk away from things that, tend to suck the life out of you. Not put yourself in certain situations where it's going to compromise your integrity, your self-respect, your self-love. Everybody, I feel like everybody is the same. You put one pants out leg on at a time, just like the next person. I was always raised, you treat the CEO the same way you treat the janitor. You do all those different things, but if you know it's not bringing you no kind of growth, no kind of education, knowledge, or anything, walk away. Just walk away. You have to be able to do those things. It's just like, your situations that you're in, that it can be very stressful. It can really drain you emotionally, mentally, spiritually, any kind of direction. But I guarantee you, throughout the end of it, you'll see reason why you had to go through certain things. Like I've said before, a lot of times we're stuck in situations not for us to change the situation, but allow the situation to change us for the better. Because when you go through different things, just like when it comes to people and when it says relationships, oh, I wish I never met this person. I wish I never met that. Don't ever say that because that's what you wanted at that time. If you've seen the red flags, and you just didn't pay attention to it, that was on you. Because it was like the universe was telling you this is not the person for you. Like, I don't look at my situation. There's so many times I want to kick myself in the ass, but I know the reason why I went through it now. There's, like I said before, there's people I connect with. See what the universe is trying to teach you. If they're not allowing you to leave when you can clearly leave, and you don't, that's all on you. It's just like, even when I look at the certain situations that these celebrities be getting in, and I'm just like, you actually had the power to get up and leave, but you still want to entertain something because you feel like your love can change somebody. No, you can't do that. You can send your love all towards people all you want, but they have to make that change like you're making that change. You can give love all you want, just as like with my situation, me healing from my dad's grief of him passing. I always have him there, what is it, metaphysically or telepathically trying to come and help, send love towards my way. And I appreciate that. You can send me all love all you want to, and I can feel that love, but it's going to take me to have to work on the inside for me to be able to heal, for me to be able to come to terms with the things that has happened, for me to be able to, even no matter how much, I want to sugarcoat the situation, what happened is what happened. It's just like I've said before, there's times I sat here and cried, like really cried. It's like after my dad died, I cried so bad to where my eyes looked like somebody popped me in both eyes. And I had a headache to where my head was about to explode, pulled out half of my hair. I lost about 50, 60 pounds within a few months. That's not healthy. I went through a lot of things after my dad passed. It's just like when I can go back in my last videos when I first started, I can tell I was really going through, I was a hot mess. I was really a hot mess. But it's like this situation, even though it has opened me up to a lot of things that I can never unsee, you know, learning a lot of these things has brought me so much blessings. Has brought me to terms where I love myself, to let me know the strength inside myself. Anytime a person that is passed and you don't, and it's not natural, that is already hard enough to deal with when you have a loved one, especially a parent that's passed away. But it's like it's a whole root of things with me, and it allowed me to be able to sit here and reflect and say, you know what, you have a lot of strength. You have seen your dad dead in a picture where people that so-called loved your dad is spreading that all over the internet. They even put it on the news, didn't even give you a warning that they were going to do it. They just up and showed it. I mean, that was a lot for me to have to deal with. That shouldn't have been my first time seeing my dad, and seeing him laying dead out of an elevator with blood all over his face. That was something I shouldn't have never seen. But I can't unsee that. But these are the things that has helped me heal in the most, disturbing kind of way. And that really tell me, what, you have strength, because a lot of people wouldn't have been able to deal with stuff like that. A lot of people wouldn't have been able to handle something like that. So you have to be able to see that strength inside yourself. Parents that I looked up to and I cared about laughed at me when my dad died. Laughed about it, asking me, how's the family? Like, if you would have ever seen the movie Purple Rain, my adopted father told me the same thing that Morris Day said to my dad when his dad tried to commit suicide. That was the worst kick in the gut stomach, but those are the things I had to, heal from. Not laying my hands on somebody after they said that, you know. Going through all these different things has educated me into ways I never thought I would be able to. I had to walk away from my family. That was the only family I knew, and I had to walk away from, you know, and I mean, it's just like I can look at them now. It's like you you don't even phase me no more. Like a few years ago, you would have caught them hands. Like I don't have a thing about where I want to disrespect my elders or have my hand, put my hands on any senior citizens. But they done passed the ass kicking clause. They never signed that paper for that. So it's just like everything they placed on me. I no longer fear that. It's just things you can do to people. You can point fingers all day, But when it comes to people that really did something to you, like they, and you're calm about it, those are the ones you need to fear most. I could have pulled the Menendez brothers. If y'all know who the Menendez brothers are, you already know what they were capable of doing. But I didn't know such thing like that. I feel like when you do things in the dark, oh, eventually it'll come to light. But that was the strength I got from all those situations where they tried to break me from. And I can really look at it and it's just like, you know what, you've really went through a lot of things and you had to walk away from these people, and that was like the only family I knew. But just for me doing that, I was able to just look at them and say, you know what, I got my closure. I got this sorry I never got, but I'm going to get through this one day at a time. There's just certain things you have to just be able to walk away from. If somebody has abused you in any kind of way, yes, it's a hurtful situation. Yes, if they're still walking around scot free and all these different things, trust and believe they have their day. They have their day. You have to be able to allow universe and stuff do the work for you, because you never know what things are. If you notice how things are with like certain celebrities, R. Kelly, that's enough right there. I mean, there's days I mean that made my skin crawl. I'm like, how is he able to get out of jail? Why these people keep on being bold enough to have somebody like that walking around? you know, and all these different things are coming up with folks where, stuff is starting to catch up with them. So it's like, I don't have that time to keep exposing people, because pretty soon you're going to trip up over your own mistakes and things going to come out the light. So it's just like all the things that are coming towards you, or you invested your time in. Know where you're investing your time, and knowing, okay, you have to think to yourself, is this going to bring me anything positive towards my way? Or you got to be able to look at the pros and cons when it comes to situations. If there's more cons than pros, walk away. Walk away. And if it has, vice versa, give yourself that time. See what that situation or those certain people are trying to teach you. What are you learning from them? But other than that, if you already know it's not going to give you any growth, walk away. Walk away. So I hope you were able to resonate with the content of this video. Universe got me really on 10 today with all these different contents they want me to go across, but I'm blessed I'm able to do it. So I would love to give my post notification shout out to LB and Bree Darcel. Much love to you as well. Drop me a line. I would love to hear from you, so I can go ahead and give you a post notification shout out. I hope y'all had a blessed, safe weekend. Be patient on wherever you have that you're working on. Your blessings right around the corner. You just have to be able to hold on just a little bit longer. Okay, so I hope you have a blessed, safe weekend. Be responsible and safe for everything you do. Know that you are truly blessed, highly favored, and forever loved, and knowing there's always um, somebody out there praying for your better days. And make sure you send out love, light, much love and light and positivity as you possibly can. You never know, with your kind words can really take somebody a long way. And I'll see you in my next video. Much love. Peace.